was eating a fucking piece of pizza, dude, and the goddamn grease squirted out of it and got on my jeans.
Bruh.
I know, dude.
Oh.
How fucked is that?
Fucking A, dude.
Steve texted me yesterday, or was it yesterday or the day before, and you're like, hey, can we cuss on this thing?
I was scared. It was last night.
Oh, yeah, it was last night.
I'm sitting there playing, I just downloaded Valhalla because I'm bored.
What's that?
The Viking game on GameCube, Game Box.
Xbox.
I'm sitting there playing, and of course I got to sit on easy, and I'm like, wait a minute, can I cuss tomorrow? If I couldn't, then I'd have to start my clown processing to not cuss for like 24 hours.
No.
Thank the Lord.
You said GameCube.
I was like, there ain't no downloading shit on a GameCube.
No, dude, you gotta go.
Some people aren't gonna get that at all.
No.
Google it.
You young people out there.
Google it.
That's funny. Well, you ready to rip, Gary?
Yeah, man, but I don't even know what episode it is.
This is episode number 4.
Episode number 4?
Yeah, everybody tuning in to episode number 4. What are we going to call this one? What do you want to call it?
The special guest got it right.
Yeah, special guest got it right.
Oh, you were saying
We'll
4
just-
the whole time?
Yeah, you know what? We'll just
Damn.
name the episode The Scuba Steve Show.
Yes. Yes.
Episode number 4.
We will
The
knock
Scuba
this out
Steve
of that
show.
park.
Yeah.
Yes,
Episode
sir.
number 4. All right, Steve.
Yo.
We are going to start off with a rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Yes.
Get to know you a little bit.
Get to know you a little bit.
Quick.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Real quick.
You ready?
Let's go.
All right. First one. Spam or Vienna sausages?
Out of doubt.
Mustard or mayo?
Mayo, plain.
Thick thighs or blue eyes?
Blue eyes.
Coors Light or whiskey?
Coors Light.
All right, here's a real question though. Suppose you've been given an elephant and you can't give it away or sell it. What would you do with it?
Save gas. It's like $4 a gallon.
That's what I'm saying.
We going to work 2 hours early.
That's true. God damn.
Oh man, how you been, dude?
Dude, I was just stuck. Me and Dumbo going down Highway 69.
With the big ears, out.
Dude, I've been good. How you?
Dude, I've been good, man. It's been a minute since I've seen you.
Been a minute.
Yeah.
1 year overseas, and I think it's probably been a year probably before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of years.
Yeah.
And then you.
God,
You probably haven't seen Gary since.
Before I left Ames.
Yeah, you probably hadn't seen him since college.
Yeah.
No, I didn't graduate.
No, it's all right. Though.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
High five.
Barely.
Did you graduate?
Yes, I did.
High
sir.
five.
Hell yeah.
Barely, but
We snuck through.
yeah,
all right.
I slid across the finish line on my belly pretty much to
Yup.
get past.
He
but-
calls me once a month. Said, "Hey, you gonna finish?" I'm like, Nah.
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 We'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's funny. I guess to start off, dude, I mean, we'll kind of just ask you some generic questions on like, how we met and all that kind of stuff. But
Yes, sir.
when did we meet? We met in 2016.
Did we meet at an Iowa State Rodeo Club event, or did we meet in English class?
I think it was at an event or a meeting.
I think,
But it was in 20.
I think it was an English class.
No. I think we knew each other before we went to class.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but I think it was 2016. Dude.
What was her name? Miss.
What was her name?
Miss.
What was her name?
She got away.
I know she
I had a
did.
shot.
Steve did have a shot.
Blew it.
Yeah. Well, you guys went on a bike ride. I went
on a date.
What, are we talking about the teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah. After. So okay.
Oh.
Story time.
We're starting
Story
off
time.
strong here.
Yes.
No names involved.
We gotta
to
know.
protect the innocent.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, I remember her name now.
It just.
He's like, I'm gonna message
so-
her after this.
Yeah.
So Jesse and I, we're getting English. It's like second level, right?
It was like 102 or something.
No. It was a 2-level class because I had the 1 level before the
Oh,
freshman
yeah,
class.
yeah.
So it was like a second level college class, Iowa State English class, and we have this very good looking English teacher, blue eyes and thick thighs.
Oh, she
And
did have blue eyes.
She did have blue
and
eyes.
thick thighs.
I told you.
He's not
You guys
lying.
are creepy, man. You guys know
not lying.
And this classroom was like 20
God
people,
da-
right?
Oh.
It's probably the
so it's
size
like one
of
of
the classroom was probably the size of this trailer.
Why were all the English classes so small like that? Mine was too.
I don't know.
But-
It's like 10 people.
It was very obvious that me and Jesse had a thing for her.
Like sit up front.
Oh,
type
sure.
shit.
Well, I
Right
think
in the
it was
middle.
Right in the middle.
Oh,
Right in
okay. Don't
Anyway.
make it too obvious.
No, it was bad. And the first time I realized I had a shot was like a week before finals. And I'm freaking the F out.
It's because
Like,
Steve doesn't know how to do any homework.
I don't even like
Or papers.
I joke during class, I'd sit there, have a good time, say, bye, teacher. I almost said her name. I said, bye, teacher. And we'd flirt a little bit and walk out, right?
Every day we had class, we'd say the same thing at the end of the class.
But the week before finals, I get up and leave. Just gone, okay? Jesse stays. He's like, hey, teacher. He ain't, he's worried he ain't gonna pass. Like, he really doesn't think he's gonna pass this class.
I think I did tell her that at the end of class. I was like, he doesn't think he's gonna pass. I remember that.
And she said, I remember what you told me. You remember what she said to you?
No, I can't remember.
You told me that she said, no worries, he's going to pass.
Oh,
and I'm like, there's the door. Hello.
Yep.
And then I'm thinking, what the fuck? What about me? What am I, chopped liver?
You actually have to do all the shit.
Yeah, I had to write the essays and everything.
So after the finals, that I don't know why I didn't bomb, my grade went up and I passed the class. And then 2 weeks later, I'm like, hey, teacher, no names. It's like, you going to bike ride with me?
Yeah.
And she's like, sure. I'm like, let's go to bike night together. So I picked. Yeah.
Was that the bike ride? But didn't we go out with her at one time before that?
Yeah. We went. We didn't go out with her. We met her somewhere
At a bar.
at a bar.
It was like the week before the bike night. Wasn't
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Something like
yes.
that. Yeah, that's
So
where he got his. That's where he got his feet wet, dude.
I gave her. I bought her a beer and said, hey, thank you. You're a great teacher. I'm glad I passed that class.
Yeah.
The next week, I'm like, let's go on my Harley, because I'm a college kid with a Harley.
Oh.
I'm like, hey, let's go. So we take her out. I take her to the that bridge out there by Madrid.
Oh,
That blue
with
bridge?
the blue lights.
High
and
trestle.
stuff. High trestle trail.
She's one of like 8 women I took out there in college. Right?
She's special.
And then we go special. And we go out there, come back, and I'm scared, right? I'm nervous, so I'm playing the nervous game. I give her a hug, say, hey, nice to see you. Go back. I go back to my place, and I'm like, I text. I'm like, I should have kissed you. She's like, yeah, you should have. Steve's in the truck, tires burning, make it across Thames. Spend the night.
Yeah.
Nothing happens because PG. And listen, I blew it that night.
But
You didn't make the move?
no.
Oh no, we made out, and that was it. Swear to God.
Yeah.
And then I ghosted her.
Never talked to her again.
Never talked to her again.
And I bet you if you would have talked to her again, she probably would have like went on a date with you again.
I could be married to a college professor right now.
How old were we when we were in her class?
I was like 24.
I was like 21, 22.
Yeah, because I was an
maybe.
old guy in college.
Yeah. And she was 26. She was a graduate student.
That's what I was going
Or
to say. A lot
graduate
of my
student.
English teachers were like grad students.
Yeah.
Okay.
Steve's the only person I know that's ever went on a date with a college professor.
That's awesome.
Listen,
though.
boys, if we talk about love that's never lasted with Steve, we're going to be here 24 hours, all right? So,
All right, that props a question
oh,
here.
God.
Yes, sir.
Being in college, right? Remember we talked about this last time? Having a girlfriend in
Oh,
college
yeah.
or
yeah.
single.
Yeah.
Steve, what do you say?
So would I rather be in college with a girlfriend or in college single?
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
pick.
So,
You did you did both, didn't you?
what did we do or what would we rather do?
What would you rather do? Now knowing.
Now
we're trying to
knowing
give some advice to the peeps.
I told him hell no.
you got to start single.
Yeah. You have to.
At least your first year, maybe first 2.
Yeah.
Because then you can do all the stuff Steve used to do.
Yeah, get
Facts.
some flings. I mean, always, you got to act like you're going to love them. I'm a terrible guy.
Whatever.
Oh.
Stuff happens.
But no, like we talked about going into it, maybe you can have one, but like those last few years when you're going to the bars. See, you were older too. I was a little older too when I went to college.
It helped.
But like when you go to the bars, that's when you don't want to have a girlfriend at
Not at
all.
all.
No. And it worked
Because then
out
it's
too.
no fun.
So I had agenda going to college, and getting a degree was not in the agenda at all. Okay, I had alternative motives, and one of them, I'll be honest, was to find a wife. I did that.
You did?
I did.
You did? He had a little stint where he had a wife?
I swung in there
You had a
towards
wife?
the end.
Well, not wife.
Yep.
fiancé.
About close as you can come.
He loaded- she said yes, and Steve loaded up his trailer and left.
I got
No
the ring.
way.
I got the ring, gave it to her, and everything was fine and dandy. Yep.
And then you just
Nah, a couple changes, military deployment, blah blah
Oh.
blah blah.
Yep.
Yada yada.
And now, hey, nothing against her. She's a great woman, no names, but she's in the Air Force now.
Wow.
Oh, really?
She's
I
doing
didn't know
good.
that.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to her since. I mean, I don't even think I have her on social media anymore.
I think she talked to me a couple times while I was overseas, but it's all good.
Can you believe that? Steve was almost
crazy.
married at one point.
I think we need to give a little timeline of who Steve is.
Oh God,
Yeah.
you guys never even introduced me.
No.
Oh,
These guys
yeah,
are
we
like,
did.
who was the guy in the Bass Pro hat?
Yeah. Everybody that's watching and listening out there, this is my dear friend, Steve. We went to college, A.K.A. the Scuba Steve Show for you guys that know him.
Yes.
Great guy, rodeo clown. Actually, I don't even want to just label you as a rodeo clown. You are like a freaking
The Scuba Steve show.
Yeah, the
It's just
Scuba
like-
Steve show, but the
Exactly.
jack of all trades.
Yes.
I need a tattoo says all right guy.
Yeah, he's an all right
that's
guy.
my title.
He's literally an all right guy.
Yes, sir.
I'm just an all right guy.
Oh no, that song. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I want to say we met in 2016.
I think so. My first year.
Yeah, your first year, my first year, I think, wasn't it?
Were you out there?
2015, 2014.
You helped move the chutes when we sold the chutes to Jake, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's when we met.
yeah. Which would have been like what 2016, 2015?
2015, fall of 2015.
Yeah, fall of 2015. Damn, we're almost not going on. I can't do math.
Don't do it.
But we're getting old.
It's like 7 years.
Yeah, we're getting there. Almost 10 years.
It's all right.
God damn.
But Steve, you want to tell them where you're from?
Yeah. So just grew up here, Pella.
Oh, you're from Pella?
Just down the road. Yep.
Oh shit.
I'm
You know
Dutch.
I know a bunch
Dutch
of
as shit.
We can stretch pennies, boys. Come on.
Literally though, penny pincher.
No shit.
You see my car?
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Hello.
he pulls up in
Steve
like
pulled up in a
what was
mini.
it, like a Ford Escort or something?
That Escape. That sucker's
Escape.
all-wheel drive all the time.
Uh-huh.
I'm about to put a park can on it. Steve pulls up.
V6 or Ford?
No, it's a.
Is that your rodeo rig too?
It's going to be,
You need to do it.
but I nothing else, so it's got to
Yeah.
be right.
Yeah,
I need your guys' help. We got to build a like a wheelchair carrier, but it's a barrel carrier.
For the back.
Oh,
Got
for
a
the
trailer
back.
hitch, bud.
That thing's gonna be like this.
One of them
scooting
little-
along,
Listen, I can pull this thing with it. All right, it's rated for this.
Really?
Except it's looking like a kite, and it's gonna be bigger than the car.
The car could probably fit in here almost.
Oh man,
Put it up in here.
that's funny. But yeah, I think our friendship starts in 2016, and then
it's
shortly
been a
after
while.
that, you met Garrett.
Yeah,
did.
not
You
too
know,
long
at
after
college.
that. I don't even know where we met.
I don't know the first time when you.
know.
No,
I was
we went to
probably
like
there.
we went to something at the Iowa State Fair maybe.
Could have been.
Was
And you
that
guys
or the-
were hanging out.
Could have been. Probably.
Or maybe at the bars. I really
It's got to
don't
be
know.
the bars.
Yeah.
Steve was
One night stand maybe.
Oh, the one.
The one
Is
night.
that place still a thing?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
still
so.
there. You know,
Yeah.
Fine Burrito used to be on Welch.
Yeah.
That's not there anymore.
What?
No, they shut that down. They took all the damn trees out.
It's all weird. There's big like big where the water goes,
Yeah.
and literally I don't know how people don't fall in them.
I don't know.
There's just huge holes in the like right on the sidewalk.
It's changed, man.
Yeah.
Nope, not worth it.
But I think that's where I think that's where it starts, and then it kind of just evolved from there. We did the rodeo thing for a little while, and then you went overseas. I graduated, and then now we're here, kind of almost 2 years later. You know?
I'm still doing rodeo.
Yeah, still doing rodeo.
Still doing.
You're not.
Nope,
Come on.
retired.
Nah, we're gonna do the over 40 roping when we get over 40.
I would do that.
I'm only 10 years from it.
Damn,
Believe that?
damn. You hit 30 already?
It's like a month away.
Oh my
Oh, I was
goodness!
just gonna ask.
Could you imagine that?
When I turn 30, I'm not going to work that day. Okay, I'm crying myself back to sleep the entire day. I don't want to be 30.
You don't feel 30.
No.
You don't look 30.
Most people that are 30 have like 3 kids and 2 wives, and I don't even have nothing.
No.
Nope, I got a Ford Escape.
A Ford minivan.
I got a house in town.
Love it.
My life is falling apart, being held together.
That's all right, dude. That's what you need. That's all you
Loving
need.
it
man.
though.
I mean, think
Loving
about that though. Would you? I don't think about yourself though. I mean, would Steve, knowing how Steve is, have a wife and kids at 30?
You know what?
Nope.
No, you're right.
Yeah. You
Listen.
probably couldn't do the Scuba Steve
I could
show.
see him. I could see Steve settling down when he's like 45.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm scared who's going to watch this. So to all the women I used to love, still part of me belongs to you.
If we could put a list down on how many
Don't.
girls have been in the past that you said I love you.
Don't.
Are we in the hundreds?
I'm pretty sure you were there when he built the list in college, weren't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we can't. No.
You guys built the list.
Over 30 for sure.
Stop it.
I think,
Dude. Why do you think I unbuttoned the shirt? All right.
if you guys
Pick
are
up chicks.
if you guys are listening out there or watching, Steve's got one chest hair.
One just. I can plick it.
Yeah. And he got nut.
Stop it. All right.
Oh
moving
man.
on.
Moving on from the
Jesus.
women, if you guys are listening.
Yes, sir.
Um,
I think we better give them a snippet. We've been mentioning the Scuba Steve show, and they don't know what that is.
yeah. Let's talk about the Scuba Steve show.
Tell them how it all
It's
started.
not.
Tell
It's
'em what
not
it
the
is.
Scuba Steve show from. What movie is that? Where'd that come from?
Big Daddy.
Big
Yeah.
Daddy. Was it the Scuba Steve show?
No,
Big
it
Daddy?
was just Scuba
Scuba
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, Scuba Steve. But for those that are listening or watching, Steve is actually still participating in rodeo, but just on a different side of it. He is now a entertainer A.K.A. if you want to say it, rodeo clown, funny man, barrel man.
Yes, sir.
I can toss them out.
Yeah, toss them out. Jokes,
Jokes are good.
blowing stuff up.
I'm not that funny. We'll start with that, but I can blow the hell out of a suitcase. All right. I'm like the legalized suitcase bomber.
What's
You gotta explain that to me. I
explain
don't
the
understand what that
suitcase.
is.
All right. So, if you ever come to one of my rodeos,
Yeah.
my main act right now is I blow a suitcase up. Okay, so I come out in the arena with this suitcase or a styrofoam. I can't do styrofoam coolers anymore.
They explode everywhere.
Suitcase. So yeah, I did. I knew it was gonna happen too. But so you walk out in the arena with this suitcase, and inside of it, I have homemade an explosive with the correct licensing and. Anyway, so you build it.
Right here, it's gonna say
Sounded
props.
official.
You build it, and now the difference between what I build and what terrorists build, is I don't add any shrapnel. Okay?
Oh,
It's just
the
it's just a
suitcase.
pop.
Yeah.
All right. So, but I walk out there, got this big long act, and I'm gonna ruin it, but it's worth it. But then everyone thinks like I'm the dumbest person ever because it doesn't work.
Gotcha.
And then I pick the 12-volt car battery up, and there's a little switch on it.
Uh-huh.
And as I'm running away with the car battery, I hit the switch. Fireball.
Boom.
Everyone gets scared.
Really?
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Does it smoke?
Oh,
I haven't seen it yet. I'm excited to go see it. Where's the
pretty
next? Where's the
funny.
next rodeo at?
ooh, next rodeo. Right now I got one coming up. I think not till August, but I'm still building my schedule.
Yeah.
I have 2 rodeo companies that I am pretty religious with.
Who are they?
I got the IR. We're gonna start with the Honey Creek series. This new series.
They just had that in Des Moines, right?
Yep, I was the clown in Des Moines at the horse fair for the day youth rodeo.
At the fairgrounds.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
cool.
So I was during the day, and then my buddy Jason Dent was at night with the big rodeo. But Honey Creek, and then there's URBA out of Fonda, Iowa. We got a couple shows coming up mid-August, but one's in South Dakota. And then their finals up there in Fonda, and then Iowa Rodeo Rough Stock. So it's just those 3 right there.
Good
Plus
deal.
you got a few others that just pop along.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Fill the schedule in.
heck yeah. I
Yeah.
don't care.
As
just
long,
gotta-
as long as they pay.
As long as they pay and the check don't bounce.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Have you had
facts.
that happen already?
No.
No, oh,
that's good.
I was gonna say.
They're all good.
That
They're all
sucks.
good.
Shout out to the stock contractors and the rodeo companies. That,
Yeah, and
Don't
to all you
bounce the
guys out
checks.
there.
I love you guys. I wouldn't. None of you guys I work with, I believe, would ever bounce me a check. Y'all great. Perfect.
Yeah,
had-
and anybody out there that has an extra suitcase laying around,
Yeah.
they'll send them to it.
Donate suitcases.
You know what that reminded me of?
What?
That you blowing up that suitcase
Huh.
is when you shot Dakota.
Oh my goodness.
We need to talk about that.
Dakota Deeringer. We need
Dakota Deeringer, Garrett. You
Okay.
probably don't know.
No.
And for those that are listening, he's
Yeah.
a bullfighter.
Oh, okay.
Really nice kid, like one of the nicest kids you'll ever meet.
Yes.
And during his acts, I'll let you tell the story,
Well,
but
let's-
during his acts, they kind of help him out sometimes.
Oh, all right.
So first rodeo ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
First as a
Yours
clown.
as-
As a
Ever.
clown. Ever.
Wow.
Okay. I'm out there in a pair of Goodwill oversized jeans, baggies,
Spray painted shoes.
spray
yeah.
painted shoes. I still hey, green shirt and a little clown hat. Okay.
Insert picture right here.
Insert picture. And this made
Love
me,
it.
right? This made me, although it was a near death experience. So
was.
it's terrible.
It was,
Okay.
though.
So I have a shotgun.
Okay.
Okay. It's a little 20 gauge, single shot, lever action.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm like, how do I turn this $20 shotgun I bought at a thrift store into a clown act?
Yep.
Was I with you when you bought that gun?
Is the names? Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
I think it was.
Yep. So anyway, I'm like, I need to build a blank round. I do 2 test shots before the actual rodeo. One's in Jake's backyard. The other one's at the fairgrounds. It does this little pop at the fairgrounds, like a little firecracker M80.
Is that what happened in the first shot?
No, it sounded pretty good, but we don't care about that one. Okay,
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So a little firecracker. Like, all right, fine. Indoor rodeo.
Yeah.
This act goes off. It's a medical act. We throw him on the floor. Dakota's hurt. Whatever. So I'm a doctor, right?
Oh.
So I bring a bag out, figure out whatever.
Can you imagine
Yep.
Steve as a doctor
No,
Oh, my God.
I
in the
wish.
arena?
Love it.
He's gonna shove dirt in your wound.
So at the end of the act, he forgets to pay me for medical bills. So he gets up and walks away. So I got to give him a shot. So I stand up with the shotgun
Yep.
from the hip. Probably what? 30 foot away?
yeah, they're pretty close.
Yeah.
Whatever. Shoot him. Okay? Or I shoot at him. Blank. Whatever.
Yeah.
And it goes
Allegedly.
boom. Like a shotgun.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
Allegedly.
I'm like, oh my God, I put the wrong shell in.
I shot Dakota.
I thought I killed Dakota because he felt like he died. I'm like, oh my God. And
People everywhere.
I run. I take running off. The crowd's laughing. Okay, it's
Yeah.
hilarious. I take off running. I get there. I'm like, he's like, I'm good. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Oh shit.
But the wad
Hit him.
The wad was in him.
Oh my God. I've heard of
How'd
that
you
with
get
the
it out?
wad. I've heard
How'd
the
you get
wad
it out?
is sketchy.
We didn't know we had it in until after the rodeo.
Oh, so you did the rest of the rodeo with it in?
Yeah, his girlfriend was
I'm
Oh,
sure
I
she's
bet.
this big too.
because it went through his
No shit,
suspenders
yeah.
and his shirt and was in his skin. So there was suspenders, shirt, and a wad in
Is
like
it?
first 3 layers of skin.
Oh, and those wads are just like plastic and shit, aren't they?
You
don't
still do
don't
that,
do
huh?
any of this at home,
I
by
can't.
the way.
The shotgun's welded,
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
rusted with weld.
Yep.
It's terrible.
Could you imagine
my
that,
God.
dude? Like,
I thought he was going to tell me an Alex Baldwin type story.
what's the Alex Ball? Oh, the guy
I
that
was
shot the. Wait, he killed the person.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was like, I thought that's where it was going because he's
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I forgot to take it
No,
out.
Steve wouldn't be here.
Well, yeah. I guess
Alex Baldwin?
He didn't kill
Wasn't
it.
that Dick Cheney?
What?
Wait, wasn't Dick Cheney from like 2008?
He was the vice president that shot the guy pheasant hunting, wasn't he?
Oh, I didn't know that.
probably.
I could see it. Dick Cheney's kind of nuts.
What Baldwin shot a dude?
Yeah, they were filming a movie. It was called like Rust or something.
Oh.
It was one that was like in the desert. And
In
yeah,
the
the prop
desert.
guy handed him the gun and said it was good to go. And like shot one of the camera ladies or something.
Killed her.
I could have blamed it on you.
You could have.
Hey, prop guy.
Yeah,
prop guy.
could've. Dude, I would help. We'd go to rodeos, and right when Steve was starting off, didn't you remember we went to
Yes,
was it
I remember.
Was it Waterloo or where was that?
No.
Dude, I think I remember this. You told me all about it. You were
No,
like,
this
super
was-
excited
this
to
was-
go.
Wait, you're probably thinking of the one in Illinois.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Where you were like the guy that did them.
The one?
Oh, yeah. We put shirts on and went out there and pulled gates.
Didn't you like help out with?
Oh yeah, that was one of them. But
was Illinois.
I was thinking of the one where you had those big ass like blow up balls.
All the kids got in them and then popped them all with their freaking spurs.
Immediately popped.
You talking about those where
Those
like
big
people
ones,
are in them?
yeah.
Oh
They
my
didn't
God,
take the
you
big-
had those?
No, so I had it was for kids. but
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
fit in them. It's the ones where you just stuff them on and it's got a donut hole. And
Oh.
I had all these kids and I played soccer with them, right? But it's a youth rodeo, so I got spurs on. They're
Yeah.
running around this arena, and I don't put 2 and 2 together
I didn't
Yeah.
either.
until all the balls go flat because their spurs are kicking them. I'm like,
Oh.
well, there goes $100.
I was gonna
$100.
say you're putting some money into that then, huh?
And I didn't get paid for like the first 5 shows.
God dang.
The one you're thinking of though, Gary, is the one that Steve, Jake, they came to Illinois.
Yeah.
They came to a little town. What was that town called? I forget.
I don't remember.
It's Podunk.
It was a meth capital.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
What part of Illinois?
It's by my house.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we drove through the nuclear town.
Which is my house.
That's your town?
Yeah.
So it was south there.
It was south of Byron. It was Lee County.
Lee County? Okay,
It
so
was
what?
like Lee County Rodeo or something
What
like
town?
that. I can't remember the town.
Huh.
Anyway,
Look up the candy factory.
So the candy factory. I remember I told you this. The candy factory was a strip club.
I found one of those coupons.
Oh.
We can go back.
We need to go back.
I don't think it ever expires.
No, we need to go back. Maybe this time Bridget the Midget's working. I don't know. We'll see.
Hello?
Let me
Yes?
look up the candy factory.
Is Bridget the Midget working? No, she doesn't work here. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you.
And we still went. Let me see.
Bridget the midget working?
Someone had told me, dude, from like high school that there's a midget there that worked there.
Yeah.
And these guys came out. I was like, hey, there's a strip club like 8 minutes down the road. Let's go see, if Bridget the Midget's there. I called her and she said she doesn't work today. She works tomorrow. And then we ended up still going.
Literally,
Dang.
this strip club is, here's a county road, boom. Here's another county road. Strip club,
like right
Yeah,
cornfields.
and right across the street, it's like
Yeah.
a 4-way stop, right?
Yeah.
There's like a abandoned hotel.
Oh,
The
sketchy.
strippers lived on the roof of the
Yep, they lived upstairs.
in the
strip club.
apartment on the top
That's
of the
crazy.
Yeah.
And guess what Steve did? Fell in love with a stripper.
Amboy.
What?
It's Amboy,
Amboy,
Illinois.
Illinois.
Oh, I thought you meant like and a boy. He fell in love
No,
with.
no.
Shout out to my friends in Amboy, Illinois for keeping that place up and going. We love you. We're coming back.
Steve's got a
coming back.
What is it? A coupon.
I got a coupon.
Yeah,
Coupon.
Anyway, we go there. Yeah, this place is the meth capital of the world, and I'm just gonna go. Our friend Jake is the one that was riding bulls at the time, and Steve was interning for
Dude, no names.
a rodeo company. and I live like 20 minutes from there, so I was like, oh, dude, I'll meet you guys there. They said they're gonna be in town at noon. These fuckers didn't show up until about 5:30, and they're like, oh, we're just we're just crossing the river right now. That sounds like a Harley.
Holy crap!
Sounds like a Harley.
I got a boner.
Yeah. Anyway, they're taking 10 years to get across the river to Illinois.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's a long way.
Yeah. No, wait, what?
The Mississippi River?
Yeah, the Mississippi
Oh,
River.
okay.
I don't know what we did.
Anyway, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go hang out with y'all, drink some beer, watch the show. Steve's like, I'm sitting down, right? Steve like runs away for a second, comes back with shirts. He's like, you're working. I'm like, God damn it. All right. So then we start working or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Go through the whole performance. Then at the end, everybody starts like picking up gates, and me and Steve just fucking peace out because we're not helping with that
about
shit.
that helping out life.
We'll help with everything else, but we're not helping you pick up those gates because there's a shitload of gates to pick up.
Yeah.
Then we're sitting around drinking beer, and I don't know who brought up the idea, but they're like, "Hey, let's go. Is there a strip club around here?" And I was like, "I'm pretty sure there's one 8 minutes down the road."
Yeah.
I call. I say, "Hey, is Bridget the midget working?" They say no. I ask everybody. Everybody still want to go? Yep. So there's like fucking like 8 of us, like just a bunch of like cowboys just in this little town. Our buddy Jake, he wasn't even 21 yet.
Are we talking about the Jake that I know?
Yeah, Bull Rider Jake.
Yeah,
Okay.
curly haired little
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. He wasn't even 21 yet.
Nope, because I asked over the phone, "Hey, you 21 or 18
Yeah.
strip club?" They said 21. I'm like, I didn't change your mind.
We still got Jake in though. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Nobody was checking anyway.
Oh, 100, no. My memory's better than yours for some
Yeah,
reason. Listen,
yeah.
we all
Mine's
walk
not.
in there. We all walk in there. Okay, 8 of us. 7 are of age.
Yeah.
1 is not.
Yeah.
They ID 7 of us.
They don't ID Jake.
And not him.
No.
No. They're like, the 8th guy must be of age.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I guess.
I don't even know if he was the last person. They just didn't. I bet they knew. They're like,
I think
"No, this
they
guy's 16. We don't ID him. He's fine. Get his money."
Anyway, start drinking. There's like 3 strippers in the whole joint. You know, we're all playing pool.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I look around. I was like, where the hell's Steve at? Dude, we were there for like 3 hours, and Steve was in the back room for like 3 hours. Song just kept playing and playing and playing. And
Same
playing.
song?
Same. No, I remember different songs, but it just kept going. And was she a redhead?
Yeah.
She was a redhead. It's time to go. Wait, was it you who almost pulled $300 out, $400 out?
It was me.
Nope, yeah. He pulled up.
Because I looked for it the next day in your house.
Yep.
And you said I didn't do it.
Yeah. I think somebody stopped him to do it.
But we're sitting in the smoke pit, and that's where I was for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. But
Yeah.
I don't smoke.
Just hanging out.
Not just hanging out with this lady of the evening, and and she, I'm sitting out there and I'm flirting, right?
Yeah.
Listen, if you're ever on
She was a good looking redhead.
right, and if you're ever on a dry spell or you just want to get out there and boost your self-esteem, go to a strip club. Okay, they'll talk to you all night long. I'm not saying you got to spend any money. Okay, just talk to the stripper. Call me up. We'll go together. All right, I'll hook you up. But we're sitting out there talking, and she has like 6 kids. Okay.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I do. I remember this. But I was fucked up, so I
We're
don't know
still
how
talking
it was.
about Bridget the Midget?
No.
Oh.
This is a redhead.
I was like, whoa.
Could have been.
Oh,
No.
whoa. Anyway, she was like 6. No, whoa, like 5'7".
He was like, he was going. He goes, whoa.
She's too tall.
I was 10 foot tall and bulletproof. All right. Anyway, we're sitting there talking, and she's like sitting, not even sitting on my lap. We're just talking, okay,
Yeah.
like being friends. I'm putting on my best moves because
This is the best looking
It's a
thing.
stripper.
This is the best thing looking in
Miles.
Illinois, though.
anyway,
Literally.
Oh, really?
we're sitting there. She has this purse, right, that they carry their money in. It's a big purse. I'm like, whatever. And I don't care. I'm just talking, not judging.
No.
You can't judge when you go to a strip club. They're
Oh,
there to
no.
make money for their families.
Pay tuition.
You got to help them with child support.
Job.
Yep.
We'll come to that story next. Were you there?
Which one?
Prairie Meadows.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Prairie.
You went to Prairie Meadows with us. That we were at the library.
Oh, I did.
Anyway.
I don't remember that story.
Got a
though.
good
Ooh, that's
memory.
gonna be a refresher for me.
Dude. Anyway, okay, back to the strip club. Anyway, so we're sitting there. That's all. She pulls out this gallon-sized bag,
Yeah. Like a Ziploc?
gallon size
Oh.
of weed,
Oh, you did what?
and it is full. It is not.
Jesse's like, I didn't get a part of
I
this.
didn't know about that.
And I'm sitting there. I'm kind of probably like holding her a little bit. I'm like, yeah. She pulls it up. I'm like, like I can't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much a gallon size of weed costs, but damn. And anyway, she pulls it out, and I say no, so she doesn't even smoke any, and she puts it back in her bag.
Why the hell did you pull it out in the first place?
I don't know. We get up, and I think Jake sneaks around the corner and says, Steve, get in here. I'm like, all right. And so we get up and go inside, and then I thought I could drive home. Remember that? I thought I could drive home. I took out them 3 rows of corn. Apologies to farmer in Amboy, Illinois. Your 3 rows of corn.
Well, dude, here's the reason why he thought he could drive. Well, wait, hold on.
Okay.
You knew your ass couldn't drive,
I don't know.
and I didn't know he was not. Like, I didn't know he was drunk.
Oh.
Because I hadn't seen him for 3 hours because he
Yeah.
was in the back room with red hair.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Are you ready to
Like,
go?"
oh, hello.
Yeah,
Where you been?
Yeah, we were leaving, and he's like, "All right, just follow me." And I'm in front of him. I'm in my little Jetta, my black Jetta that I
Oh,
have.
did I miss that thing?
Remember? My dad drives it now.
Oh, you still got it?
Yeah, I gave it to my dad. Yeah. Anyway, I'm like driving, dude. I'm going the speed limit. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, I had like a couple. I had like 2 or 3 beers, but if you get pulled over, you got to be on with it. So I'm driving the speed limit. Next thing you know, Steve's got this like 1500 Chevy. Dude, blows my doors off. Just passes me. And we're in the middle of like nowhere. There's just corn everywhere.
Yeah.
We're like 20 minutes from my house.
Yep.
He's in front of me. Next thing you know, I see him turn to, like on a gravel road. I'm like,
Oh.
where this is not how to. You don't even know where you're going.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I see Steve pull into a field entry and run over like 4 rows of corn, and then they do a switcheroo. Jake hops in the driver's seat. Steve stumbles around the other side and gets in the truck. He goes, "Brother can't drive," and then they follow me all the way home.
Oh
dude.
my god.
The conversation in my truck with me and Jake is, "Oh, I'm good." And then we turn literally onto the road. I'm like, "Damn, there's like 3 yellow lines." And I'm like, "Call Jake or call Jesse. Say we need to stop." And we try calling you. You don't answer. And so I'm like, "All right, I got him." So me being as sober as I was, I figured I'd blow his doors off and he'll just follow me wherever I go.
Yep, that's what
That's
happened.
real.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Perfect planning
Dang.
all the time.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean it worked. I just
Foolproof.
literally mowed over like 4 rows of corn, dude.
That's awesome.
Sorry to that farmer. What was what
God.
story were you talking
All right,
about?
this is the last story. Then we're gonna go on to whatever else we're gonna talk about because damn, we have some stories.
Yes.
That's what it's about, though.
Jake Brugman, remember him?
Yes,
Okay, shout out to Jake. He's still over there. He owns a company. Anyway, moving on.
I saw that.
So we are in the library. That's where me and Jesse hung out like once a week when
I was-
Jesse forced me to go to the library.
I was there more than you were.
Yeah, because you wanted to force me to go there so I could pass college.
I was like, I mean, I tried.
You tried.
I tried.
So kudos, even though you failed. All right, love you. We're sitting there, and our version of studying is like 3 hours of Spotify. And,
4 monsters.
and 3 monsters, 3 hours of Spotify, and 30 minutes of work at the end of the session that we got to rush through because the library's going to close or we got to go. I don't know.
Yeah.
Never works. And Jimmy John's. There's always Jimmy John's.
Yep.
Because Alex worked there. Oh. And then Jake Brugman is over there at another table. He walks by. He's like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And he has this smoking hot babe. Okay. And they go over there, sit down. We're like, cool. He comes over with smoking hot babe. I don't even know her name. So we're going to say smoking hot babe is her name.
Yep.
And he's like, "Hey, we're going to Prairie Meadows. It is a Tuesday night."
Yeah, at like
Tuesday.
10:30 or 11 o'clock.
Spontaneous.
So he's like, "We're going to Prairie Meadows." I'm like, "Let's go." And Jesse's like, "Nah, I gotta talk Jesse into it."
Yep.
Of course.
Not
We,
hard.
we pick up
course.
Alex
Yeah.
on the way.
Yeah. Who
And-
drove?
Me in the blue truck. We
Oh,
pick up
yeah.
Alex on the way, and we go to Prairie Meadows. Okay. I learned how to play blackjack that night. Okay. Lost like $20. No big deal.
No.
And then it's like 12:30,
Yeah.
and his smoking hot babe leaves. And so now it's 4 of us. I got to get back to Ames in my truck from Prairie Meadows.
Yep.
What do we do? What we always do. Strip club. Okay, it's $5 cover.
Yep.
So we walk in there. This is where it gets funny.
I can't remember the story
So
yet.
I think I drove to the lumberyard, and I didn't drive home because I was feeling pretty good when I got to the lumberyard, and I pulled out like just $40 in ones. That's all I had. Okay, and I pull it out. We walk in there. There is 4 dudes in the strip club
That's it.
in the lumberyard, and it is the biggest strip club in probably Iowa.
Central Iowa, yeah.
I bet
It's like
it's a good size, whatever.
Yeah.
It's still like pretty nice quality one too.
Yeah. for
There's 4 guys, and they all go to DMAC because they're all wearing DMAC, like I show cattle shirts and
gotcha.
jackets.
Yeah.
So I walk in, they got them big old M's on their hand for minors, right?
Oh yeah.
And so I grab
bring your own
these
beer.
ones, okay? And these girls are dancing in front of them.
Yeah.
And we walk in. So I take out the ones and I throw a one down and be in front of each one as I walk by. I'm like, help these ladies with the child support. Help them with the child support. we almost got kicked out.
Yeah.
Because we weren't spending any money. Like we sat over there and the guy on the mic up there, he's like, if you're not gonna pay, you can't play. And I'm like,
I remember
hello, I paid my $5.
as I walked in.
It ain't my fault they got their shirt off.
Yep. I forgot about that. I forgot we went from there to there. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a lot of our we went to some strip clubs, just 2, and that was our
a couple.
stories. So we don't go anymore. We're good religious folk now, and
Gave my life to the Lord.
I got a story about the strip club.
What is it, Gary?
A buddy of mine, and I don't think I was the one that caught him, but a buddy of mine caught him.
Doing what?
So we were at the lumberyard, and he was just drunk out of his mind. Can't even barely function.
Nice.
He's gonna go to the ATM and get some cash out, right?
Uh-oh.
He walks over there, and we were like, he'll be fine. Get him there, and we couldn't find him or whatever. Next thing you know, one of my buddies walks over there, and we didn't know what happened. He came running back laughing, couldn't even barely tell the story. He was standing there at the ATM. He was trying to get $200 out, but he pushed 0 one too many times, and he was about to pull $20,000 or $2,000 out of the fucking ATM. I don't think it would have let him.
Oh my God.
But if it would have let him take $2,000 out of this fucking ATM at the time,
could you imagine that?
the bank would be so mad.
Oh my God. Dude.
that'd be horrible.
It'd be like the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, literally in the strip club.
How'd you spend $80,000 on sides?
They cured
They
cancer.
cured cancer. They actually cured cancer.
Yes, sir.
I went to a strip club. Man, we're on the strip club. Or a strip club.
In this episode, the strip club.
We went to a strip club. You remember my roommate Rojo?
Yeah.
So Rojo had his bachelor party in Minnesota last year, maybe a year and a half ago. Yeah. And damn, maybe it's been 2 years. It was 2020. Yeah.
Everything
wow.
blobs together.
Anyway,
So pre-COVID.
during COVID.
During COVID.
During. And we go out there in Minnesota.
Do you have to wear a mask?
No, well, I think, but they didn't give a shit.
No.
Minnesota was very strict on the whole wearing a mask or doing all that kind of stuff. Somehow we decided to go to a strip club. So we've been drinking all day, get to the strip club, and Rojo's got his little brothers with him. They're 18, dude. They can't even get into the place. Somehow we get in there. And one of Rojo's little brothers gets drunk and gets wild.
Yeah.
Pulls out $100 in ones, dude. And there's this stripper starting to dance. She gets on all fours. His little brother grabs a handful of cash, goes, well, bam, dance for me, bitch. And then this big black bouncer dude comes up. He's like, hey, you can't be hitting the women like that.
Oh no.
I'm like, oh shit! Get your little brother out of here,
Jesus,
dude. It was a full bam.
Wind up.
Yeah.
Wind up.
The cash. He hit her so hard, the cash rippled and got stuck on her ass cheek.
God.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus.
I think that was probably the last time I went to a strip club.
He's bold.
Was when that happened.
Dude,
yeah.
wow.
I don't have those balls.
No, he did it.
They
didn't kick him out though.
Maybe a few beers and I have those balls, but not usually.
True.
I need more than a few.
I've got a topic here that might have helped you a little bit in college.
Please.
So
It's a little late,
I was listening. Yeah, it's a little late now, but maybe you can apply it to something else.
No,
I was listening to this thing. It's a pretty good homework hack for college, right?
Okay.
What you do
Cheat?
is, well, it's kind of cheating. You make friends with a guy that's in the class, right? And you say, hey, I'm going to do the first half of the homework every single time, and you do the last half of the homework, and then we'll just swap, and I get 50%, then you get, so we only have to do half of the homework throughout the year.
I never thought of that.
And then you make another friend, and you tell him, hey, I'm going to do the last half of the homework, you do the first half. So this guy's sending you the bottom half, this guy's sending you the first half, and you get both the homeworks.
We never thought of that.
You transfer it to the other two people.
We never thought of that.
That is knucking futs.
We never thought of that.
That crazy?
Dude.
No, we never thought of that.
But listen, okay.
We thought about some stupid shit. but
First
not
of all,
that.
Yeah.
you would have never let Steve do 50% of your homework.
Probably not. Steve was always asking me for the answer.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'm doing.
Done.
And I don't know what I'm doing.
Ag law.
awesome.
Let's talk about ag law.
Ag law.
Oh,
I heard
man.
ag law was not fun.
It was hard.
I got a
dude.
D- in ag law.
I-
Okay. Passed the class.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a C-. You got to get a C. I think you get a C-.
I didn't do
Yeah.
very well.
Okay, so I got the minimum grade in order for you not to retake the class. You know how?
Huh.
Because the entire freaking row was copying off the one person for the final.
Oh.
So we're all just kind of side-eyeing to the left.
Yep.
And that's the only way because, and it pissed me off so much. This lady walks in that first day of class, and she's a lawyer. And she's like, I'm not going to teach this class like you're all going to be lawyers. The fuck she didn't.
She did, dude. It was
Was it
hard.
bad?
Oh yeah,
I remember
cheated my
taking
way
like
through it, too.
business law, and that was horrible.
I remember 2 parts of ag law. Number 1, the fence law. I don't know why. I just remember that.
What's the fence law?
The fence law, right? So if I build a fence, your neighbor's got to build a fence. Or you got to split the cost. It can be my idea to put the fence up,
Oh, what?
What?
but the guy,
Even if it's on your property?
if it's splitting the property.
Is this
okay?
on like just farm stuff?
If it's
though?
splitting. Yeah, so
Okay.
yes.
Oh, okay.
I think, yeah, because it's ag law.
I was gonna say okay, yeah.
There is a code for cities like that
okay.
too, but
I don't remember that.
There is,
Damn,
yeah.
I don't remember a damn thing in that class.
it's lawsuits because if you put a fence up and your neighbor doesn't agree with it, he can have you tear it down.
Wow.
Dang.
I hope
But anyway, ag law, so fence law,
Uh-huh.
and divorce law. I remember the good stuff, bud.
Yeah. Only the essentials.
That stuff will be needed in the future.
divorce law. Yeah, dude. Every time somebody would ask me what ag law was about, I would literally say it's a class to teach you how to not lose your farm to your wife.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. That's
Oh.
literally what it is.
Dang.
It's teaching you how to not lose it
Lose it
from your wife
in some.
And
way.
and maybe your neighbor.
it was
Mostly
it was taught by a woman. So we're gonna stir the pot here. It's taught by a woman. So she just told us either have money or don't get divorced.
Yep, pretty much. That's pretty much what it was. Yeah. I did cheat
Good
through
way
that
to put
class.
it.
I
Yes.
completely cheated through that class.
It was terrible.
Do you guys ever have a Chegg?
I did.
Chegg study.
Yeah.
I think I actually used yours.
I probably gave it to
that
you.
stuff.
'cause-
Was,
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
I had it for.
I bought it.
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
buy it. I used
You
it for
had
free.
to. You had it for free.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
you
only
just
get, like,
do
the
the
first-
trial. Just keep doing the trial.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I bought it because
Maybe I did buy it.
I think you bought it because I used it, and then when you graduated, I didn't have it, and I was like, oh man.
my,
Oh, damn, I
my
probably
girlfriend
bought it
had it.
then.
My girlfriend had it.
Yeah.
So
Which
I-
one?
The only girl. I only had one girlfriend in college. You know that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Iowa State,
Now that I think about
and
it.
that was at the end.
Yeah. Wow. Now that I think about that, yeah. Maybe I did buy that check account, Garrett.
You don't remember nothing.
You definitely did because it was giving me all. It was way too good. It was like
A lot of answers.
It was like a very overpowered. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
At least someone could have used
What
it.
I don't
Oh.
get, I failed chemistry.
I passed it.
Chemistry 153 or whatever, 156.
Yeah.
Like the entry level chemistry.
Yeah.
Get this, I was getting an A- in the lab. A- in the lab.
Mm-hmm.
And I was flunking the paper. Like I literally went up to my teacher and I'm like, hey, I'm not doing very good here, but I'm getting an A- in the lab. Can I just like finish the lab and retake this next semester? She's like, no. I'm like,
I heard those labs suck because it's almost like having 2 classes.
It is.
well,
that sucks.
okay, yes, it is. But it's 3 classes
3 classes.
because you have to go to the class.
Yep.
And then you have a mandatory like
Can't miss the
study
lab.
session,
Yeah.
where it's like a Asian import student,
Yeah.
that is way smarter than you. And you can't understand a freaking word they say,
Yeah.
and it's like 20 people in that class. It's literally a study session,
Oh.
Yeah.
And then the lab.
And then the lab.
then
And,
the lab.
you can't miss the lab.
Wow, that sucks.
but it's 5 credits per semester.
Oh, it's 5 credits.
Yeah, it's 5 credits.
Oh, that makes more sense. Most of mine were like 3.
Yeah,
What was your favorite memory at Iowa State? Do you think?
my favorite memory at Iowa State.
Could be anything. Could be seeing hot chicken class or
Mine definitely was that night that we studied till like 3 in the morning and then just went fishing at Laverne.
yeah. I remember that. I caught a little
caught a
baby,
bass and
little
we were
baby
like-
bass. Yeah.
We were just freaking out.
Yeah. It was a little baby bass.
So my favorite memory during Iowa State was Did you ever take egg entrepreneurship?
Yes.
Bill-
The guy who his son owns like a shrimp farm or something.
Yeah, Bill Kimley.
Yeah. Yeah.
He took us to. I don't think he went. I think I went solo, but it was a suit and tie Christmas party
Oh.
every winter,
Uh huh.
and they took us down to the Harry Stein's barn here in West Des Moines,
Really?
and literally, the governor was there.
Wow.
The freaking governor was there, and I just show up.
on your best
I got a
behavior.
suit coat on,
Yeah.
jeans, button up, and I show up there, and it's free beer.
Yep.
Okay, but he says be professional, so whatever that means as a college kid.
Yeah.
And all these like meat trays and stuff that like
Oh.
How do you say that?
The
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
I always say like caricature or something. Man, I can never say the word.
fancy as hell. And I'm just sitting there like, Bud Light, I don't even think I can drink it right now. It's like, why is everyone looking at me? Leave me alone.
Steve's used to his Coors Light
he's like, you guys got
or his Busch Light.
And they're drinking this like wine and anything, and I'm like, come on, man. Like, there's no way I'm ever gonna make this much money. Just stop rubbing it in now.
That was your class was in the fall semester.
No, I took 2 classes up there.
Oh, gotcha.
Get this. Econ 234, Econ 334, both Bill Kinley's class.
Yep.
B plus, A minus.
Wow.
Econ 101,
Yeah.
F. Still in my transcript today.
I think I failed the first econ class I took, which was 101.
And I'm pretty sure.
And then I passed it on the second
I'm pretty
semester.
sure, like, even my advisor says, how do we let you in 234, 334?
Have you failed the credit
'Cause
to
there's
get into
prelims,
it?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, do you see the problem here, sir? A minus, B minus, F. It ain't my fault.
What? That reminds me. What classes did you have left to take to graduate?
Econ, chemistry. I think they
Econ
pulled,
101.
they pulled chemistry. I don't think I got taken no more.
So you only have to take Econ 101.
Econ 101. Did I fail? No, we didn't have to take physics. I haven't took physics yet.
I didn't have to take physics.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't have to take that. You only got one damn class.
Oh, I got a semester, bud.
A semester?
Did you take?
Dude.
How?
If you got a semester, man, we'll help you through that. We'll do a semester. I'll do 50%. And
I'll do 50%.
Do you get likes on these? Like, can people like you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need to vote.
Okay.
People that think that Scuba Steve needs to go back to college.
He's got
Oh.
one semester left
Yes,
to get
sir.
a bachelor's
But
degree.
listen, it's all the classes I've either dropped or failed. I know there's a bunch of them.
Oh.
It's like 10 credits.
I can't be that bad.
That's not
though.
that bad. 10 credits. God, I would
What's-
say.
what's-
I look back at it and I would do it all over again.
What's a regular load?
Like 12.
15 is what I was doing in like college. Yeah.
12 is full time.
All right, so
Well,
say
full-time.
I got 10 credits left of all the stuff I failed or dropped because deemed it too hard or I just couldn't pass it. One semester,
Yep.
and that
No names. No names. Bleep, bleep it out. We'll bleep it out.
I gotta fucking time mark that. What is that? Okay.
hey girl,
That's funny.
You
I remember.
think she's still there?
wonder if she's still single.
I don't know. You think she's still there teaching?
I think I don't know. I think
Well, she's a grad student, so she probably.
I need to look her up. Maybe she got a job there.
She might have-
I need to look
yeah.
her up.
She
She's
might have
probably
been a
still not
teacher,
happy
maybe.
with me.
Yeah, you've been gone.
I know.
You've been gone.
I've matured.
Yeah. Let's transition to that actually.
Maturing?
No.
Oh,
No.
hey, we need to vote though. You need to vote
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
Steve needs to go back
yeah.
to college or if Steve's fine making $26 an hour driving a dump truck.
Yep.
Let me know.
Let's transition to that.
That's
What
hard.
so what are you doing now for a job?
Right now, I drive a dump truck.
Hauling rock? Or
Yep. We tear out concrete. So I tear out concrete, take it back, then we prep the site for more concrete. Small company out of Indianola.
Yeah.
You're always looking for the newer, best next thing.
Yeah.
And
You gotta be.
but I'm
That's
pretty
that's always been you
I
though.
know.
One day he came, hey, I got a job working in Southern Iowa.
Yeah.
2 days later, hey, I'm back up here now. I'm not working over there.
Yeah, I didn't even know you were in Des Moines.
No, yeah, I'd want. Yeah. I own a house now.
Oh, really?
Is it south side of Des Moines?
Yeah.
By
I know y'all live a long ways away, but
No, I live I live by the airport now.
I
got
live
a
like right
bachelor-
down the road.
What?
Yeah, I live by the airport now.
I live off Army Post in Indianola.
I don't know where the
Literally-
Army Post is.
Okay, so you live by the airport.
Yeah.
Okay, so Army Post is the road on the south of the airport.
Oh,
That runs east and west?
Yes.
Gotcha. Oh, you're way down there.
No, wait.
I'm on the north
It's
side of
like
the
2
airport.
miles.
I'm on the north side of the airport.
Listen, anything on the you're South Sider.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a South Sider, so we're still South Side.
South
I'm
side.
east side.
You're an east
I'm
side?
right over here, but not quite Altoona,
Yeah.
but just about.
All right.
So
all right, transition. What are we transitioning
driving dump truck,
to? Yep, that's what I do.
looking for whatever.
Clowning on the side.
just making money somehow, somewhat.
Yep, I kind of had a phone interview on the way here.
Yeah.
And
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
it's commission based.
Yeah. Those are always tricky.
I know. It's like 60 days out of paycheck.
Yeah. Could you imagine
It's
that,
like
Gary?
what? 60
Dude,
days without
speaking
a
of 60 days without a paycheck, I was listening to a podcast today and it said that the average American, if all funds were cut right now, they couldn't survive 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's probably pretty accurate.
And I looked at my bank account and I was like, God,
Yeah, it might be me too.
Hey, listen, boys. All you got to
keep your eyes out of my bank account.
Yeah.
all you got to do is sign up for the Army, get deployed a couple times, and just put it all in the bank.
Nope.
I'm set for like a year, but listen,
Go out there twice and you're set for a year.
listen. 2 trips to Waterloo and that casino up there, and I'm gone.
Dunzo.
Takes my money.
Hey, that's a good segue. Let's talk about deployment.
Deployment, yeah.
You did it twice.
Yep. So
First one was when?
whenever I left Iowa State. Was that
2018 maybe?
Yeah.
Are you, yeah,
So it would have
2019.
been 2017, 2018. I was in Iraq.
What were you doing there?
So I went with an aviation unit.
Okay.
So I was fueling helicopters, as my job is fuel in the Army.
Uh-huh.
And came back there. And then I just went back. I got back October 29 of this past year. So I've only been home for 3 months now.
Oh wow, yeah. So not long
Recent.
at all.
Yeah.
4 months. And so I was in Baghdad this entire time.
Wow.
And it was cool. It was cool because I actually flew through that base to go to my first base the first time. So it was kind of cool just to see it again. But that didn't last long because we were the command cell. So what I did over there is way higher than any truck driver here will ever do. And I was in charge of force protection. So
What's
if
that?
we ever took protecting the force.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Oh.
So anytime like we took a rocket or there was a drone or there was intel, I had to make plans or do everything to write down what happened and what we can do better and how to improve the structures that we stay in when something like goes off.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm going to tell one story about my deployment. That's the only one we're going to tell.
Okay.
But it was when the first rocket came in that was actually going to hit the base.
Like it was going to they shot it off?
Yep, because these enemy that wants us out of country just lobs rockets.
Is this still the same one?
No,
Is it a different one?
there's so many of them.
Okay, I just see.
Yep.
You think about overseas and in war. You think of like ISIS
Yeah.
or Al
Yeah.
Qaeda, and I don't even know if it's the same stuff.
It's just militia.
Yeah.
And they just want us out.
Gotcha.
And anyway, they lob these rockets and they get lucky. I mean, their geometry is,
Wonder what they're doing.
they're just putting in.
I picture it in there. I just picture somebody with like a freaking rubber band slingshot. Just hey, over there, boom.
Yeah.
It's a 104 millimeter rocket that comes in all the time. That's what they have.
Okay.
104.
104. And if the 122s come in, then it's a little bigger deal.
Yeah.
It's
But
about the size of a pizza.
no, not that big. So 104 round, a little bigger than that inside of that tire.
That's
Not the big, not the whole rim,
okay.
the inner.
Oh, the
inner
little
part.
one. I got you.
Double that size.
Double the size.
Double that size.
Gotcha.
Is a 104.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm sitting there, and COVID is still a thing over there.
Yeah. Did you guys have to wear masks out there?
Yeah, for parts of the time.
Wow.
Wow.
Anyway,
That's crazy.
Sand and shit getting stuck in the mask.
it sucked. That was the biggest stressor.
I'm sure.
I'd take rockets over masks any day. Anyway.
That's saying something.
Oh,
That's
God.
saying something.
Jesus, Pete.
Okay, so we're sitting there and we have a cookout, right? Behind our little office.
Yep.
It's 100 degrees. And we're having a cookout. We grill some steaks that we bought from the little shop there on post. And
Gotcha.
we have some taters. And
Was it cattle?
Huh?
Was it cattle?
Oh, yeah.
Or was it sheep?
It was imported.
Gotcha.
So it was definitely
Good.
beef steaks.
Good.
And we grilled them up. There was about 10 of us there. Everyone left except 4 of us. We're sitting there smoking cigars, little stogies, and just having a good time, finishing up these steaks. Just
Can you
kinda-
guys drink while you're doing that?
we weren't allowed to drink overseas.
Gotcha. Doesn't mean you didn't.
Anyway, so we're sitting there, and it's like, 9 o'clock at night, right?
Was-
Is this early? It was early for an attack.
What time would it be here?
Ooh, so they are 8 hours ahead.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, so right now, what time is it?
7:30.
7:30. So do the math. Holy crap. It's
Gonna
like
do
it's
the
like
math.
3 in the morning. 2 in the morning? 3 in the morning?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 3:30 in the morning.
Wow.
Boom, top of my head. 3:30 in the morning over there right now. So they would hit us at approximately between midnight and 2.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so this time I was sitting out. It was 9 o'clock at night. Okay. Curfew's coming up because we have to be because of threats.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the sound system sucked. Okay. And I improved that while I was there for the alarms.
Oh, it's like a broadcasted sound outside, like
So
the tornado
like a
alarms.
tornado.
Yep,
Okay.
exact same
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
So it goes off, and it's almost like incoming, right? Incoming means something. Incoming means there is something on the way. They're tracking something in the air, and it's coming to us. Duck and cover means
Motherfucker.
hey. Duck and cover means hey. We have intel that they're going to shoot something off. Hey, there's something flying that direction.
No,
But incoming means hey.
it's gonna hit us. Yeah.
Hey, motherfuckers, get out of bed. Start running. Anyway, but we're sitting in this little, it's like, okay, size of this trailer,
Okay.
wooden, open sides.
Yep.
And all of a sudden you hear it go off. I'm like, I stand up, and it's like faint. I'm like,
What did it sound like?
does that sound like incoming? It's just,
Oh, the
yeah,
alarm.
it's like,
Oh,
I'm
the
like,
alarm. Okay.
I, cool. So I'm like, hey, that's the incoming alarm. There's 4 of us sitting there. I'm like, let's go to the bunker over here, all right? So we start walking. All of a sudden we look up.
Is your heart
and-
racing?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. All of a sudden we look up and I see it coming in. And it's no shit going to hit within probably 10 meters of me.
Oh, Dang.
And you ever heard of a CRAM?
I don't know.
Google CRAM. Spell it CRAM. Google CRAM. Look it up. Now we don't have to do it right now, but I'll show you later.
Okay.
But
insert picture.
so it is a boom. So it is a machine gun mounted on a semi trailer, and it shoots off. I think it's 20 mic rounds, and they have self-exploding tips. So when they get up at a certain altitude, they self-explode. That way they don't keep flying and then kill whoever they hit, right?
Yeah.
So these things go off, and they shoot off a stupid amount of rounds per second. And they follow a trajectory of something coming in.
Yeah.
So I look up, I see this round coming in. All of a sudden, that thing over there goes off, and it will literally make you pee yourself when that thing goes off. It is scary.
I'm sure. Yeah.
It goes off, and I see it, and I see that thing hit that freaking rocket and go pling. I'm like, holy crap. And then there's three more. There was three more following it, and they exploded on the less than 100 meters away on the runways out there.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Steve, I lost my literally, okay? I'm in the bunker now. I'm like, oh my God, it's happening. And I just ate a bunch of greasy stuff. Now, if anyone knows Steve, greasy things and Steve don't get along too well.
They last like 2 seconds, dude.
And then when adrenaline kicks in, after greasy stuff, it was a form of disaster. I'm sitting there at the bunker. Sergeant Z's sitting there with us, and he's keeping us cool. These two other guys keep it cool. I'm like, Z, I'm going to shit myself. He's like, what? I'm like, it's happening. He's like, all right, so the bathroom's over there, right? So I'm like, screw it. If it's my time to die, it's my time to die. So I run to the bathroom, literally make it seconds to spare. I'm sitting on the pooper and just like, oh my God. And
these rabbits are coming in and you're on the toilet.
And then guess what's happened? The second round of rounds goes off, and incoming, like, oh my God, I'm sitting on a shitter. I'm like, it's my time. And then meanwhile, my team's looking for me, like, they're flipping out.
Where's Steve?
And I open the door, go back in the office, which is walking distance. I'm like, what's up? And they start chewing into me. I'm like, I literally shit myself in the bunker out there.
Oh my God. That's gold.
I can only imagine what you're thinking at that moment. You're just like, oh man, I'm really doing this. Listen,
my team laughed as hard as we just did. When I told them the story the next morning, I'm like, I literally shit myself in the bunker out there.
Like you actually pooped in your pants.
It was
close.
It was a skid mark.
It's like throw away the underwear.
It was like the turtle, but
close.
If I wouldn't have took off during that time of need,
bad thing.
Been SOL for everyone in the bunker.
Adrenaline, grease.
God.
Anyway.
Man, I don't think I've ever heard a story like that.
Fun.
That's actually
That's
so
just
funny.
gold.
Hey, regardless, we had the best food over there until the drone took out our kitchen. Then we had MREs and hot dogs, Easy Mac.
Oh man,
it's like the first year in college before you figure out how to actually eat.
Yeah. How long do these last? Every time you went, how long did it last?
Like when they deployment
or
deployment.
Yeah, okay, so my first one was a year.
Oh wow.
Second one was 9 months because you
so
do like 2 months.
Wow.
You do 2 months prior.
Yeah.
In Texas. So when you leave here, you go to like somewhere Texas, wherever.
Is it because it's hot?
No, you do just pre-training stuff. It doesn't matter where it is, but it's bull.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Huh.
Okay. Wow. So it's a while.
What,
I honestly thought it was like, maybe like 3-5 months, something like that.
Yeah. That's the Air Force.
Oh.
If you're gonna join anything, join the Air Force. Freaking 5-star hotels, and I'm sleeping in a freaking tent.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Like, I mean, you see videos and pictures of the weather, but describe the weather over there.
Oh God, we went. Was it 3 months without it dropping below 100.
Wow.
I'm talking daylight, nighttime.
Is it like Iowa humid?
Okay, everyone says that. Is it humid? No, it's a dry heat. But guess what?
Still hot.
Still sucks.
Still 100 degrees.
Okay,
Still
go
hot.
home, turn your little space heater on high, right? And then stick your face just right in front of it for like 5 minutes. That was the air.
Like.
That was the air.
I couldn't imagine, like, I don't know, man. I couldn't imagine being over there.
The first 90-degree day was amazing.
Felt cool.
It felt like
amazing.
Felt like it was wintertime.
That's
it
crazy.
Sucked.
Wow.
Hey, listen, I'd go back.
You good?
Yeah.
Did you resign?
Hell no.
When
I
are
ain't
you
gonna
done?
go back with the Army.
When are you done?
I got 3 years.
I thought you had 3 years 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I did resign back then.
I was wondering how that
My
works.
first deployment, I resigned overseas for another contract.
Okay.
But I'm
Gotcha.
halfway through it now.
Do you guys get like hazard pay? Since you're over there?
And tax-free.
Oh, so that whatever you make is what you make.
Whichever you make, you make.
What's like the average, like, I guess pay over there?
I used to know it. I got paid pretty good as I'm a staff sergeant, so I'm an E6.
So how's the chain go? Because I don't know anything about that either.
So E1s are the lowest.
Are they like the infantry people?
No, it's just a rank.
Gotcha.
So you get paid. It's a pay grade, right?
Yep.
Oh.
So E1s are your starting out, right?
Gotcha.
Or you really screwed up and they took all your rank away, and even then you're not going to be allowed in Iraq, probably.
Yep.
So they ain't making nothing, and yeah, maybe like if they're over there as an E1, maybe 25 for a year.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, 25.
That's not a lot
Maybe.
of money, dude.
Oh, hell
Wow.
no.
No,
Maybe.
Yeah, that's not a lot of money.
No.
But how it works is, okay, so you go in with the base pay, right?
Yep.
And then this thing called BAH,
Uh-huh.
Basic Allowance for Housing. So I live in Polk County, right?
Yep. Good money.
That's an extra like $1,200 on my paycheck each month.
Oh, okay.
Wow. And you get paid every month?
I get paid 2 times a month.
2 times a month. Gotcha.
I made pretty good money. And I had no bills besides the mortgage, so I put it all away.
Yeah.
But people aren't that smart.
No.
And then I came home. Guess what I did the second day I was home?
Bought a Harley.
Went out, bought a brand new pickup.
Oh, yep. How'd that
Brand
last?
new pickup. 2 months later, I went back in, literally cried to Schottenkirk Chevrolet. Thank you. Love you guys. I'll be back in about a month.
You guys
Literally went back there and cried, said, I can't afford this son of a gun. And gas was going up. I saw it coming.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, there's no way. I was
Yeah.
literally, all the expenses, loan, insurance, gas was well over my mortgage.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, I just better not.
Yeah.
Nah.
So I went and took it back, got this awesome escape car. And yeah.
What'd they say? Like, hey, I mean,
He was very helpful. They're like, dude,
Gotcha.
we understand. Like,
Yeah.
you made an impulse decision. Like, we love you for it.
Yeah.
Like, and I made sure to wait at least that long.
yeah.
So my salesman got the commission.
Yep.
And then I went back, took it back.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
let's talk about Black Friday.
Uh-huh.
I bought a $1 car
This?
at Schottenkirk. I bought a $1 car.
Really?
You better get some money from Schottenkirk. All right. I'm advertising right now. They'll send you a
Okay.
paycheck.
Oh, they'll send me
Wow.
something? All right.
How
Car.
did that work?
Black Friday deal. They were giving away, they were selling 6 cars.
Wow.
3 $1,000 cars and 3 $1 cars.
It was actually $1?
Yeah. I walked in there was 8 people. Okay. You should have
There's
seen
no
people
way.
nickel and diming a $1 car.
What, 50 cents?
I don't know. They had the paper out and it's a list. Okay. There's probably 20 things wrong with this car. It's not a good car.
Oh, wrong with it.
Right.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
But it still drives. It still turns over. They're not going to sell you something he's towed.
Still $1.
But yeah, and he's got this
Oh.
guy in front of me. He's like, it's just too much wrong. I don't want. I'm like, it's $1. Anyway, so my salesman comes over. Hey, guy left. You're up. I'm like, what's out there? He's like, this Pontiac G6,
Oh.
2006 G6. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, is it $1 or 1,000? He's like, I don't know.
Big difference.
Great guy. We walk out there. It says $1 on the windshield. I'm like, sold. I turn around and start walking back in. He's like, you don't even want to test drive it?
Nope.
I'm like, no, it's $1.
Yeah.
He's like, are you sure? I'm like, all right, fine. Crank it up. So we get in this car. He's a young kid. I put him in the passenger seat. I'm in the driver's seat. I crank it up. Oh, there's this annoying clicking sound coming from the dash, right?
Oh.
So I hit the dash. Shuts off. I'm like, good to go. I put it in drive. I'm not leaving the parking lot with it, right? I already bought it.
Yeah.
In my mind. I'm like, put your seatbelt on. He's like, what? I put it in drive. In the parking lot, in front of the main windows. Floor it. Like, I hit the gas.
Oh, my God.
And then I'm like, does it stop? He's like, I think so.
I mean, that's a good question. Does it stop?
I mean, it is. For $1, it better have some brakes.
Yeah.
As we're going like 30 mile an hour across the parking lot towards the truck piles over there.
Oh, my God. So you
I'm like,
bought that car for $1?
$1.
That's crazy.
Took it
I didn't
home.
even know they did that.
Took
Yeah,
it home.
right.
Yep.
Drove it back and forth to work
Uh-huh.
for a month.
Wow.
Okay. 10 miles each way.
Yeah.
It does leak some oil, like a lot. My driveway is disgusting right now.
It does leak some oil a lot.
I put it on Craigslist or Marketplace for $2,000.
Wow.
A guy from Burlington, not Burlington, Ottumwa. No, whoa, Brooklyn. No, that's it.
Over by
show
Iowa
up. They show up, and it's in the. I take it to Casey's, so this tweaker doesn't come to my house.
Yep.
And I'm like,
Good call.
I'm like, yeah, here's everything wrong with it. Cool, walking through it. I'm like, I don't tell them what I bought it for. I'm like, here you go. Start it up. First crank. Everything's good.
Yep.
I got that dash clicking down because it only does on defrost, so we're not on defrost. And I'm like, now, there is some gas in the oil.
Yeah.
And that's just, it could have been a lot of things.
You made some up.
I literally pulled the dipstick out. I'm like, see, there's some I'm like, put it back in. There was nothing but gas in the oil. Nothing. It was not even black a tint. So I'm like, well, roger that. And I'm here to take it home because I wouldn't have bought that car if that was me. Yeah. And he's like, and I told him $1,200 over the phone. He's like, will you take 1,000 cash right now? I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Steve's always been that way, dude.
Gave me $1,000.
Ever since I've known him, he's been wheeling and dealing random stuff.
Random.
And like he'll get it for nothing.
Yeah.
And
never know what he's going to show up with.
No,
or whatever.
literally.
I feel that.
Literally.
Went to the gun show. Bought a DB15.
What's the DB15?
Diamondback 15. So it's a name AR 15 Diamondback.
Oh, gotcha.
Desert tan, black inlays.
Woo. Remember Garrett? That kind of reminds me. Not that story, but the whole overseas and war stuff. Remember last podcast we were talking about? I said who's winning overseas?
Oh yeah.
Like who's winning, Ukraine or Russia?
Yeah.
Heard today, Ukraine's up on the scoreboard.
No way.
I'm following.
Yeah, they have like I think the roughly like 1,200 deaths on their side.
Oh, we're going by deaths.
Well, that's like the thing that they have. Like that's the only thing that they have. The stat. And then Russia has 5,000 of their army.
Have you ever played this
scenario?
That
means Ukraine is ahead on like being more aggressive to Russia.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They have less debt, I guess.
We got to play the scenario out in our minds, okay? Of what's going on over there.
Yeah.
So I don't get political, and this is definitely not political, okay?
Yeah.
But take, okay. So like, take the biggest redneck community you know. Okay.
Like Leon.
Well, we'll do Leon.
Okay.
Okay, do Leon.
Leon, Southern Iowa.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And now do a preppy place you know.
Ankeny.
Ankeny.
Yep.
Ankeny invades Leon.
Okay.
What is going to happen?
Yeah, they're gonna murder Ankeny.
Leon's hiding behind every tree with some homemade cannon because they're down there in the shit.
Yeah.
Ankeny comes in. I'm bigger, better than you.
Which one's Russia and which one's Ukraine?
Ankeny's Russia.
Ankeny would play the Russian role.
Oh.
And Leon would play the Ukraine role.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
You have a bunch of homemade rednecks, Ukrainians.
Is this what's actually happening?
This is my theory.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude, okay. I heard that, like, you know how when the war started?
Yeah.
They came in on one single road.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they like lined up like 50 tanks on one single road.
And they all ran out of gas.
And you know why you know how you would think like, all right, why would you go down the one singular road that gets you to like the main place that you want to go?
Yeah.
Come to find out, it's mud season there. So mud season.
Only one way.
Yeah, the mud season is like it'd be like our spring, right?
Yeah, just like
the fields are muddy, like they can't grow anything. It rains every day.
Huh.
That's why they can't even go on like cornfields or anything. So they had to take the one road to get to where they were gonna go.
Damn, that sucks.
And like Steve said, you got fucking Billy Bob popping out of a tree with the freaking cannon. Boom. Yeah. Shoots a tank down.
Yeah. Well, and that's like the whole thing too. The initiative of the Ukraine people, like this is our home. We're defending it. Like get the hell out of here, type stuff. Yeah. And then you got like a Russian soldier that's just like, why am I here,
dude? Come to find out, like a lot of those Russian soldiers thought that like it was just a training exercise.
Yeah, they're kind of like, seeing all the stuff on the news if they can even see the news, and they're just like,
that'd be like fighting. Us going to like, let's do a bunch of training like on the Canadian border, and then like, hey, go take Canada. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, you'd be like,
with what?
What did they do to us?
Do this?
Yeah. And well, and you got to think about it. Like Ukraine was part of Russia like 40 years ago.
No, not even. That's like 12.
Less than that.
No fact checks, please. We don't know.
We'll say.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, dude, it hasn't been that long that they like just broke away from Russia.
I knew that there was a lot of like Russian descendants and stuff. Like people there are actually kind of Russian in some like aspect or whatever. But yeah. Huh.
And I think I heard the other day too that Russia launched like its first like supersonic missile. Did you hear about that?
Oh.
The missile is faster than the speed of sound.
Really?
Yeah, so like if you look back at like the history of like wars, right?
Yeah.
Before it used to be like, oh, we have intel that this thing's going to hit us in 5 hours.
Yeah.
Now, you can't even blink before that thing hits you. How do you stop that? Is there stuff that Do you know if there's stuff that they have already to shoot stuff down?
So all I'm going to say is what you see on TV is because they want you to see it.
Yeah, I figured.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
I don't know what we have, but I know we probably can beat anything that they have.
Russia. I also heard that Russia has a lot of like nukes, more than the U.S. maybe.
Hey, I don't know, but guess what? If we're gonna die all green, glowing,
yeah,
that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. I told Garrett the other day, I was like, hey, if it comes down to it, and then it comes here, like war comes here, everybody that's our age is gonna be more than willing to probably just let it air out. You know, do I want to pay $5 a gas so that doesn't happen? Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it comes down to it, I'm behind a bush shooting an AK or something.
Listen, if it comes down, y'all my friends, okay? So if say like
in Indianola,
we're in Indianola with Steve in the back portion.
Heck no. If it all crashes, okay, we can't get food. They shut down all the stores. Like everything is gone. Mm-hmm. And now it's back to living on your own, finding your own food.
Yep.
I know a sheep farm, not far from here.
I know the sheep farm.
Yep. My dad kind of lives there.
Yeah.
And there's like 400 sheep there. Guess what? We're having lamb steaks for supper.
Yes,
okay?
sir. Having euros.
Do you guys
Euros.
Have you guys ever heard about the
gyros?
It's gyros, yeah. Have you guys ever heard about like a bug out bag?
A what?
A bug out bag.
Oh yeah, I've heard about it.
So have you heard about that, Gary?
Yeah.
Like, is that a thing? Like, people do actually have those?
Oh yeah.
Like,
There's a whole TV show about that type of stuff.
really?
Have you seen Doomsday Preppers?
Exactly.
I haven't.
Dude, they got like it's like
Their
this-
basement is like a bunker.
Yeah.
Picture right here. Insert.
Yeah.
There's a like.
I
like
do
a
want to
full-
get one of those
wait,
buckets though. Have you seen those?
No.
You
Yeah.
can buy them at Cabela's. It's like
What is it?
$100 and it's full. It's like you can survive for like 200 days or something. All the food in there.
Damn.
You know you're not going to. It's just like an MRE, okay?
What
happened?
Did you see that? I don't know. I fucking joked
Do you
on
think?
myself.
Do you think though? Do you think
Some Russian guy.
that shit's gonna hit the fan now? Like, would you have to go back overseas?
No.
Like, if they said, "Hey, Steve,
No. If I'm going back overseas, it's going to be as a contractor making twice as much as I made doing the same crap.
they
go back with the army.
They have that."
Yeah.
And as a contractor though, like, they don't. You do what you got. Like, they don't look after you, right?
Come on. Listen. Half of us, okay. There are contractors everywhere we have military people.
Okay.
And there's contractors everywhere we used to have military people.
Okay.
And all it is so if you walk around in the uniform, right? You look like a warfighter. And that means war. If you have a guy walking around in a Kansas City ball cap and a
Shout out to Whitney Houston.
t-shirt and some jeans, but underneath that you got a pistol and a flak jacket, you're not a warfighter. You're just a dude.
Yeah.
But the U.S. government's paying you because you are not a military rank.
Yeah.
So,
Do you get higher pay?
heck
Do you
yeah.
get benefits and stuff?
Yeah, government
Wow.
benefits. Anyway,
I think we need to write up the episode, and I think maybe Steve should do it.
Yeah.
Up on the board.
Yeah. You wanna do it,
I got
Steve?
some fancy colors for the clowns, dude.
Yeah. What color you want? You want?
hey, we used to remember that time in the library where I had the chart up there. I got a picture on my phone. I literally drew a chart on how to pass.
Yeah. I have that. What'd you say?
How to
Drop
pass.
out.
Homework?
You know those whiteboards that we would have in the library?
Yeah, just a big.
Steve
on the
erased it, and then he wrote "How to pass college." Drop out.
And then I'm here. The goal's here. And there was like a big old spreadsheet, and then it comes back like I'm still here, and we're going here. Anyway, what are we writing? Come on, sorry.
You can
gotta
name,
write the episode.
write the. So you'll have to.
Oh yeah.
Episode number
There ain't no
4,
blues.
and you can do it anywhere. We just kind of been following. Oops, sorry, we've been following the trend, but you can go anywhere.
I got this.
Do it how you like.
Yeah, do your things, dude.
All right.
What was that for? Hey, dude, thanks, dude.
EP
Hey, dude, thanks, dude.
number 4. That's
Oh, he went with the blue.
Number 4. Call
EP
it
number
the
4.
Scuba Steve show.
The Scuba Steve show.
Yes, sir. Hopefully the audio saves on this
I
one.
hope so. What time is it?
We're about to figure it out, dude. We've been going for hour 20 already.
Yeah. People getting bored.
About time to wrap up.
Hey, shout out to Ukraine
Scuba
rednecks.
Steve
Keep
show.
it up. And beep that out.
I got my work cut out for me on this episode, man.
Hey, did you know Cole Wetzel's going on tour with
Dude, he's been
Post
hitting-
Malone?
Yeah, he's been hitting
Oh my
TikTok up
God.
big.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna see
sir.
Cole Wetzel before I die.
I've seen him twice.
I could do without
He was
Post
in Des
Malone.
Moines
Good
in
deal.
August.
I don't think I was.
No, you were overseas.
And it sold out.
It's sold out.
Yes, sir.
Well, Steve, is there anything
Anything you want to tell the people?
anything else you
You
want?
got any socials that you
wanna
need
talk
to
about?
shout out for your Scuba
Yeah.
Steve show?
I do.
Yes.
So I got the Scuba Steve Show Facebook page, self-explanatory.
It'll be in the
Do you have
description
a,
as well.
Do you have an Instagram for the Scuba
No.
Steve show?
I got a TikTok though. I just forget the name.
You made a TikTok for the Scuba Steve show.
It's my TikTok, but it's dual purpose.
Do you know
Yeah.
Garrett went viral on TikTok? He had a million.
Hey, girl.
You.
How do you help me? How do I find my name?
Yeah, there you go.
That's Steve's next wife.
Right there.
All right. So you got to add up Rodeo Clown Scuba Steve. We'll insert picture there, but focus.
It's on manual focus.
Oh, come on, you'll see it later. Rodeo Clown Scuba Steve.
Rodeo clowns, Scuba Steve.
I got some good stuff on there.
Awesome.
Hopefully we're in focus.
Dude. I hope so.
Oh, we are.
Oh yeah, I think we're pretty good.
Garrett, you got anything you want to share?
No, I think that's about it. I'm happy you came on. I know you hit me up like after one of the first ones. I was like, dude, you got to get the Scuba Steve show on this. I was like, yeah.
Did you watch the video or just listen to a little bit of it?
I'm gonna say I listened to it.
Gotcha.
Okay, but I
Yeah,
will
we're-
after this.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Steve just saw the
YouTube.
opportunity and was like, yeah, I have
Yeah.
to get on here.
Hey, no, but for real. When I have a rodeo sometime that's close,
Yes.
we're gonna pull this trailer in there, and then like
Oh.
before the show, after the show, I'll come in all my gear.
Yeah.
We'll just have a damn good time.
Oh
That's a
yeah,
good
we
time.
should
That's a
we
good
should
idea.
do a live podcast at a rodeo.
Yeah.
we got it.
There's enough around for
Oh,
sure
a
in the summertime.
Oh yeah.
No, but I gotta be a
Dressed up.
clown.
Oh, you got to be a
Dressed
clown.
up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do it before he's all dressed up.
Yes.
Do that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Or after.
I stink after, so don't do
Sweet.
that.
Oh, I was gonna ask you too. I forgot to ask this. As a rodeo clown, is like your job to protect as well?
So
or
I
is there
have
certain people?
I have two jobs. So I'm not a bullfighter. Bullfighters are
Those are
protection.
different. Okay.
But when the guy gets knocked out,
Yeah.
or he's hung up, I
Yeah.
take the barrel to the bull.
Oh.
That way the barrel hits, or the bull hits the barrel,
Oh.
and takes his attention off the guy knocked out.
Yeah. Okay.
And even if the barrel rolls over the dude,
yeah.
it's better than the bull.
Bull rolling over the dude.
So
okay.
I remember the first time. Before we get out of here, I remember the first time Steve got hit by a bull in the barrel.
boom.
He was like, oh, "Was your mic on? Wasn't it on when you first got hit?"
I have never cussed on the mic. So.
I thought it was on or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, Steve's just like watching the bull, and the bull's coming. Then all of a sudden he goes, whoop, hops down into the barrel, and the barrel goes
Boom.
flying across the arena, dude.
Dang.
I look at him, and he goes,
Oh my god.
All right.
All
Thanks,
right.
boys. Hey, it's been awesome.
Thank you guys.
for you who are watching, like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Spotify, YouTube, Apple
Yes,
Podcast.
sir. We're gonna keep them going.
Right, Gary?
Yes, sir.
Right.